That's it, stay perfectly still, they'll never see you. You're completely camouflaged now. Wow, what a beautiful, beautiful morning. Stunning morning, isn't it, eh? Absolutely stunning. Yeah, we're heading to Wistmans Wood today on Dartmoor. Again, I'm always on Dartmoor, aren't I? I'm talking to camera. I've got my stepson with me, my trusty assistant, Constipation. There he is, look.
I'm recording you as well.
There's Constipation, look. There he is.
Yep, here I am.
He's doing his own vlog this morning because he's going to start YouTubing himself.
You'll find paradise palms, Pleasant Park and Polar Peak.
Well, I don't know if you can see or not, you probably can. There's not a cloud in the sky and the sun's quite high. It's getting on for 10 o'clock in the morning. So with this much harsh light, I'm thinking woodland photography is going to be good today. This sun's actually getting really warm. I think I might have to adjust my t-shirt in a bit. Woo, look at that. Look at my neck. Right, we're getting close to the wood now. What'd you say? Why is what?
Why is this place so popular?
Why is it so popular?
Yeah, that wood.
Because it's like an enchanted wood.
It doesn't look like it from the outside.
Oh, you wait till you get inside. It's an ancient woodland. And like, people used to come here to worship, still do. People come here to worship, you know. Like different sort of ancient religions and stuff. I don't know what they're called, but yeah, they do. I've seen them here. And they lay flowers at the base of the trees and carve inscriptions in the rocks and all sorts. Oh yeah. Oh, we've got all sorts of history here in Dartmoor, I tell you. Whew. Right, well, we're here now at the woods. Like, it's ever so warm. Oh, really, really warm this morning. So, just need to have a look around now. Scout the woods. See what we can find. As is usually the case, I always find it difficult photographing woodland, but I like the challenge. Right, I'm going to find somewhere to sit my ass down now for a bit, because I'm knackered. But it is absolutely beautiful in here. Absolutely is wonderful in here. This ancient woodland. Stunning. Right then. Time I got on with what I came here for, innit?
Yeah.
I'm going to photograph that big tree there, first of all.
Yeah.
Because I really like the look of it.
I've never been here before.
And it's got a bit of a pathway down here and some rocks leading into it. And it's got the sun from that direction hitting some of the branches and lighting up the moss. So it's going to look great. Right, so what that polarizer is doing, it's really saturating the greens and the blue of the sky. What settings shall I use?
For what?
To photograph this tree. What ISO shall I use?
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what that is? Good Lord. Right, the ISO is the setting at which you set the sensitivity of the sensor. It's kind of like light sensitivity.
Yeah.
Right? And the lowest you can have it on this camera is 50.
Yeah.
So I'm going to set it at 50. Now the f-stop, do you know what the f-stop is? That's the aperture. So that's the hole through which the light is coming through the lens. You can make it bigger or smaller. The smaller you make it, it gives you more depth of field, so everything from the foreground to the background will be nice and sharp. If I set it around about the middle, which is f11,
Yeah.
I always let the camera tell me what shutter speed it wants to do, and then I set it. So it's telling me 1/8 of a second. So I'm going to go 1/15 of a second.
Yeah.
And then on the menu, we're going to have the mirror locked up.
Yeah.
So what that does, there's a little mirror inside there.
Yeah.
And when you press the shutter, the mirror flips up, lets the light in, it takes the image, then the mirror goes back down again.
Yeah.
If you lock the mirror up, it decreases the vibration of the camera.
Oh.
Ah, you see? You get a better picture. You've got to know all these tricks, you know. So the mirror's locked up.
Yeah.
And then what we do is we put the timer on, 2 seconds. So when I press the shutter, take my hand away from the camera, 2 seconds later it'll take the picture. So that when it takes the picture, nothing's touching it, nothing's shaking it or making it move.
Oh.
So you get it nice, perfectly sharp, see? You got that?
Yeah.
So shall we do it then?
Yes.
Shall we do it?
Yes.
Shall we do it?
Yes, do it.
Right, so I'm going to get this shot as well. Look here, look. Let me just show you. On this rock, I've seen this picture a few times. This circle pattern on this rock, look. What we need to do is give you some camouflage, look.
Yes.
There we go. I'll never see you now, look. Take your hands off it then. There, you're completely camouflaged now, look. Hang on, let me go over here. No, can't even see you. You just look like a rock covered in moss. Perfectly still, that's brilliant. They'll never notice you. Oh, don't do the hiccups thing. And don't smile. That's better. They'll never find you. That's it, stay perfectly still. They'll never see you. You're completely camouflaged now. Right, I've found a really nice, interesting looking tree down here. That's kind of splits off at the bottom into two, and yeah, it looks all sort of gnarled, and all the bark looks all ancient and covered in moss, and it's got ferns growing out of it and everything. It looks amazing. So I'll just turn it around so you can see it. There's that tree there. So it goes off up on that side, and the branches kind of twist off up into the sky there. And then that bough on that side, look. And it's got all that kind of fairy looking moss hanging in the tops of the branches. I love that. Right, I think it's time to get the long lens out and open the aperture wide open and zoom in on some of these gorgeous features on these trees. Right then. What are we doing now then, Cuthbert? Are we going home?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, let's go home. Right. Thank you very much for watching again. The few of you that do watch, I really appreciate it. I'm out of here. See you later.